Hello my friends, welcome to Wednesday, Paint and Fairy Wednesday. Every Sunday we're doing with you cross stitch of romantic flower market. Some of you have that design from Paint and Fairy, mine is from Dream Stitch. But every Wednesday we work in rotation by picking by the spinner designs. And last week we spin and this beautiful praying angel was shown in my spinner. Okay, oh there, she is absolutely gorgeous. And I started on the very bottom on this corner, but today with you we're going to work somewhere, I think it's in this area, because I have a more patch of color in here. So I already parked how many? I park in here for two colors, and same color was like a little bit here on the bottom. Oh, Shadow saying hello. No, you're not gonna mow. Quiet, that's it. I'm talking now. You have time all morning. And I park lots of threads, actually, not lots, but a few more in the corners. We're going to move them. I will put them later in the bobbin, which is confetti area, so I'll just park a little bit. What I do, I'm just gonna show you a little bit the way I work. And here where is all the paperwork, I flip on this side one of the page that I work right like from my corner in here. And if I need to verify, just for in case, like I have lots of singles in here, so when I stitch next to it, I was like, okay, I see the symbol, but what if I'm mistaken? Maybe like some corner is closing. So I'm looking in here, and then I put for me separate. I will show you. First I was holding like this in numerical order pages, but then I put them away in the booklet, and using one of this envelope, I put already a boxed paper back to back, so I can see all the symbols, what I'm stitching. So before I start, even in here, you know, I see that this is perfectly like pink background with one line, but I still went to look in here just to see if I have exactly same, maybe similar symbol to it. And where I saw that, hold on, I'm just like looking at through the boxes. Oh, I do have these boxes, but one is yellow, so definitely different one. And on this side, no, they not continue, only two of them, that kind of box. So that's kind of like the way I work. So it's comfortable to have a flip page on both sides. And because we don't have a palette with the threads in numerical number, we have them by DMC. So the pages with like 1, 2, 3, 4 doesn't make a sense to me, but the boxes is more comfortable for me to find the symbol. So now I'm going to bring you close to me. Oh, actually, I'm going to work today probably with tape. Oh, I was trying yesterday. It's kind of comfortable, but because of my fingers a little bit damaged in here, Jane sent me this little gift with the cross stitch before. This one meant to be like for the nails, to take nail polish away, like soaking device. But it's actually comfortable as well for the cross stitch, because in here is like where is my finger is bending. So last night I was stitching with this one, but because it's like no breathable and a little bit too tight on my finger right now, because this bone, after I damaged my arm, this finger kind of got funky looking. So I didn't use for a while. Last night actually I used as well this one, and I'm going to work with this one today because I didn't work for a while, so I want to change. And it's actually comfortable just to cover up my finger. My needle usually go in here, so I'm just stretching, not very hard, but just like that. That's it. That's how we're going to work in here. And let's see, we're going to zoom. I found big chunk in here. I think this would be okay, or maybe a little bit. Oh no, no more. Okay, that's it, like that. yeah, so I probably will flip this video. Let me see how this is going to look like when it's flipped. Yeah, I guess. Alright, it will be, I don't know. So this Paint and Fairy angel printed, it's beautifully, very beautiful. It is big design, and I dedicate this design to my mom and all the other angels that I have. Next week, actually next Sunday, my mom would be birthday, so it's going to be a tough time for me, but that's what I will do. Probably a day of her birthday I will be stitching and just thinking about our memory together, how we spent time together as I was a child. That's all we have to do, cherish our memory. Okay, I will try to do with 2 hands. In my Sunday video that I told you I'm going to add portion how I use the flip frame for the stitching, I've recorded, and I guess accidentally I deleted. I couldn't find that clip that I recorded specifically to add to my video. Oh my goodness, I don't know. I do this many times. It feels like I was looking not to delete the, and I did it anyway. I did it. Not sure how that happened. This one that I'm stitching right now, it's a blend. I'm not sure if you can see that or not. Let's see. Oh, you can see it's a blend. It's a almost like a white, it's like a skin color with the blush. Pretty color. Opa. Knock my frame. My extension frame shipped already. I didn't check yesterday and today, but since it's shipped, maybe another week or so, and I can put my Pokemon on a frame. That's going to be a huge frame, so when I'm not stitching, have to be staying like vertical somewhere next to the wall as a storage point. And I might going to use like a old bed sheet that I have. Usually I iron my stuff with it. Maybe I will do like a cover, like a long pillowcase. Actually, I have a long pillowcase irons. Maybe I can use them to cover portion that I'm not stitching, just to keep it clean, away from dust and fluff, hair, whatever. But I'm literally like, I cannot wait to put that nicely into the frame so I can stitch anytime I want. And today, as I'm recording this video, it's only November 2nd, and tomorrow, no, hold on, it's Sunday today. So tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday. Okay, so Tuesday, if you watch on this video, it's mean yesterday for you. I have the whip parade, October, November. If you missed that, please watch, because this kind of videos, it's my favorite videos that I like personally to watch from other YouTubers. It's fun to see many projects at once and how much they did progress. It's always fun to watch. Janine. Oh my goodness, I think, I don't know if I correctly pronounce your name. You can stitch with me if you don't have this angel. You have those, I think it's you, yeah, Merry Mushroom Village Picnic. You can stitch that one with me every Wednesday because it's a big one. Plus yours, I believe, in 14 count, so I imagine it's probably as big as Pokemon. Okay, what do I have here? A little bit of tangle up, just a minute. It's not a knot yet, but tail went across, trying to make me stuck. Okay, so here, where would I go here? Because I have a symbols a little bit in here, kind of traveling that way. Should I go there, pick it up, or maybe I will go down, go this way from this point. Yeah, let's just stay in here, and then later I can start actually, because they kind of travel all the way, but I can, it's kind of here connect, and I can start from here, next my thread from here, there, go, and just jump and continue that way. Oh yeah, maybe that's what I will do. So I'm gonna go down now, and I'm not going to create like a straight line, but zigzaggy, so it doesn't have like a break point later, so it's not visible. Let's do that. This thread's not very long, and last night I started on November 1st. I started to stitch my no, not new whip. I did not stitch new whip, but I park threads. So I decided to do, you know, the fox, tiger, and what from the, I think it's three old whips I choose. What is it? Tiger. Okay, tiger, fox, and what else I was showing you? My goodness, can't remember. So what I did, I park threads. So I park threads on tiger, the green color that I told you I will stitch. I did not park on fox. So what I was parking yesterday, I was parking a whole bunch of threads. Which design I pick? Oh my goodness, let me think about it. What did I do? That's ridiculous. Because I put on a hoop. Oh, the sunflowers. Okay, I choose sunflowers. So yes, I park a whole bunch of threads on the beginning of my correct corner. So now I can have quicker a little bit go, because it's now my favorite corner to work with. And I put on a small hoop that I was using for my Halloween castle. That's fine, a little bit frame, because I don't have too many available frames, and some of the designs I just want to keep them on a frame. So I parked a whole bunch of threads last night, and then I end up stitching snake. Yes, I decided that I really have to put lots of stitches on a snake to get close to finish line. That was my last night project, and today I have already here next to me beaded peony, so I'm going to stitch a few rows hopefully today. Even if it's 2, that would be fine. Slowly, little by little. Okay, see, I'm gonna make this cross stitch one higher than the other one lower, just to get in here, and then when I start from here, I'm gonna go and go up from this way, because I can see the symbol go all the way in here, kind of scatter around. It's a confetti, very heavy confetti design, but it's peaceful to stitch, some of them singles that's very similar color, you can literally stitch with the same thread. If it's like one stitch, you can just stitch it whatever you're stitching next to it. But I decided that this design will be stitched 100% as symbols say, because it's from my mom and from other people in my family. So I'm not going to cheat, and I will stitch as is supposed to be. I really love the other angel. I'm not going to stitch them both because it's a lot of stitching need to be done. And you know, if I would be in my 20s, I was like, oh, I have a long life to finish. But when you're already 55, you're kind of thinking that how long will take this one, plus I want something, because like all these designs my kids probably will not care about it, but if I stitch Pokemon, that all the kids and grandbabies generation to generation will be fun to have, right? So that one kind of like for my kids, so I need to finish that one for sure. So that's kind of like will be priority, I guess. And the rest of designs is just from my own amusement, from my own enjoyment. And you know, I enjoy stitching. And my pretty most expensive designs will be stitched much more in 2026, because I have a plan that I will tell you my plan when I will do whip parade of 2025. Okay, this row I will make it like 2 stitches lower. Corner started barked because neighbors start driving a car, and then I realized my battery was flashing, so now battery change, and then I have to trim the barking away, so not to scare you. Okay, let's continue this beautiful blend. What this is actually, oh, this little pretty blend, I think there's like on her dress, maybe that's the spot in here, because it's a cute little pink spot up there. Her face is amazing. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Hopefully no more barking. It's difficult, plus it's like a full house today, and my husband will be home probably soon as well, do some paperwork. So I'm just going to record as much as possible, little by little. That's okay, then it's going to be a million pieces, but sometimes it's just not recording day whatsoever. But if we can make a little bit of the progress in here, then it's good. We can actually create spinner now before I forget, to make it for next week to see what we will stitch on Wednesday. But as I mentioned before, it doesn't mean I will stitch Paint and Fairy just on Wednesdays. No, it's going to be during a week, wherever I decided to do progress of some of my favorites design. Well, they are all my favorites, but it's not going to be just a Wednesday, but Wednesday like a must. So because I know many of you have these gorgeous designs, and they are big designs, so you need a companion to finish them, right? Who is better companion than me, you know? Well, I say that wrong. I'm just saying that I have lots of whips, so that's why you can always count on me stitching in here. I'm not the best companion, no, scratch that. But I have lots of whips, so definitely will help you to push you forward and make you stitch more so you can finish your designs as well. So just to tell you that if you are stitching on Wednesdays with me European Town and the Embellate, please finish them. Don't give up. Don't give up. Do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can stitch here with me. If you don't want to stitch Paint and Fairy, bring those two designs that we were stitching on Wednesday. Plus, if you're stitching by yourself and you want to still have like a of those canvases smooth, you can go to my playlist, because both of those designs I have a playlist, and you can just rewatch those videos, find the part that you stitching in my videos, and keep going. Good job. Keep stitching. So nice to stitch this one. It's like a big patch, and then you look to here, it's like, whoo, somebody spilled some seeds. So lots of different colors, but good together with you. And here on this big patch I can at least create some progress, because of the corner that I'm doing is like I'm stitching and I don't see nothing. So I just keep parking the threads on the very bottom of my corner as much as possible again, and just keep move up my threads upwards, like up on the canvas, and just keep them parked up there in those bobbins till I go back and stitch in this area. In some point I will have some more bigger frames that I can unroll the whole canvas, so I can stitch more often. But right now, the way I'm stitching this one, and it's so confetti heavy, I don't really need a bigger canvas. It could work even on a smaller one, because I will be here for a while on this part. I like this blend. Do you like how it looks like? Maybe it's a little bit far away for you to see. Nice rosy. And another color. No, this one maybe. No, this one not blend. There's lots of blends in here. Lots of blends. I already parked many blends on a corner. One of the blends in here, it's so similar that I couldn't see the difference, and it's actually my last blend that I just did. It's this one. I don't know if you will see the blend. Let me separate two threads. Okay, can you see the difference on a thread? They are so similar thread that really not necessary blend, to be honest, on this one, because even I look those threads when they on a palette, when they like a whole bunch of them, put them together, it's almost like same color. And that is okay, I'm not gonna look right now, but like totally colors far away from each other. One of them, just to tell you the numbers, how far away they are, and I'm just surprised the colors almost the same. It's the one 30, 32 and 37, 82, and that's the one that's like, I can't even see the difference on those browns. Interesting. And that's actually a symbol. There's like confetti, one here, one there. I'm not sure if I stitch I will see the blend or not. Girls and boys, are you ready for winter? My winter will be here, stitching away. Oh yeah, we changed the clock today, so it's a different time now. Everybody switch time for 1 hour. I thought was talking like a year ago, I think, that stop changing the time, or maybe that was in Ukraine, I'm not sure. The time not gonna change anymore. Maybe in Ukraine time not going to change anymore. I have to ask my sisters. And I thought in Canada we're not going to, but I guess we still do. Good thing that all devices, like, you know, iPads or cell phones, change time by themselves. Don't have to change it. The only time we have to change in here, because nobody, well, I wouldn't say nobody, but we don't use any more clocks like on a wall. And only time to change it's the stove and microwave. That's it. Everything else change automatically on our own, which is awesome. This month I definitely would love to beat my score on stitches on Heaven Earth Design, the Merry Mushrooms. Okay, I'm not going to say Merry Mushroom Village Picnic, it's way too long to say. I'm just gonna say Merry Mushroom. And I would love to have more stitches than last month, and it's kind of, if I would put this as a competition for myself, between myself, so it's like every month to beat the stitch number from previous months. That way I would do faster a little bit of the progress. I really would love to finish my first mini page just to see how this look like. My page could look a little bit different from other people because I'm stitching with all this like CXC threads that they are sometimes same number but different shading of the color, and I just don't care. I'm just stitching, I'm just picking which one shade I like the best, because I don't know how, but of course I don't remember where I put my book of DMC codes, so I can check the actual color to see what is close to stitch, but I don't remember where I put it. I don't. I thought I knew where, and I looked those places and it's not there. So maybe somewhere with diamond paintings. I have to go look. I think I look on a bookshelf, but it could be with my papers, like in a trunk that I have now. Catherine gave it from her room, so I'm using it for the books, because now I don't have a big bookshelf. I give it to Catherine, so I'm using it. I just put like a fancy books on a bookshelf, but the rest of in a trunk. Who knows if I will read them ever again. I used to read lots of books in my young age, like, you know, Catherine's age. Now I don't have a time to read because I always cross stitch till I fall asleep. Like, that's it, no time for books. Okay, just a minute. Do you notice that when weather changed to the cooler, close to the winter, I start to cough more? Kind of always feels like it's more scratchy, dry throat. I think I'm allergic in winter. I need to go to tropical, but not into the hurricane. Oh my goodness, I'm so sad for the people. Jamaica, Dominican, Cuba. I think all those islands got demolished by the hurricane. What's the Hurricane Melissa name? So much devastation, and looks like some of our friends stuck in Cuba can't. I don't know if they're returning or not, but they had to stay because there was no airplane flying. And there's Dawn. Let me know if you're watching my video, if you returned back home safely. We are camping together at the same place. The one, she has a bunny, so she has a bunnies. And they have a special fancy cage for them, so the bunny can stay outside at the campground. So cute. They are camping too. Okay, this thread getting short, but we can do as much as possible of this one. And because this is blend, so one thread, you can see how much shorter all the way in here. Usually when it's like this, and it could be like not seen and slip off the needle, so I'm trying to cut them to make it even. That way I can control this little tiny tail. But as you can see, the threads is not fluffing up, nothing, all the way till the end. I'm stitching good. When I stitch my snake, that one is like a CXC, whatever, those threads, I have to cut like tail much longer because they fluffing up till the end and threads start to looking like fluffy, and cross stitches doesn't look very good. So those ones, yeah, very like not strong tight together fibers, so fluffing. This one is like all the way till the end. I can stitch and they are good. I really like to work with Egyptian threads. Same thing, brand Spring brand, also using the Egyptian threads. Love it. Love the company as well. Such a beautiful quality fabric and print. Okay, I think right now I'm gonna make my last stitch in here because it's getting like way too short now, and I'm just going to do my famous pin stitch. And one more. This one canvas is rough because I did not soften. Okay, do we have more time to stitch? Let me get another thread, and we're going to move a little bit. Oh, hold on, stuck to my finger. I'm gonna readjust camera a little bit to this portion, and we're going to stitch right now this next color, since we still have a time. Not sure how long, but so far it's quiet in here, so let's stitch it. Okay, now we're going to work on this one symbol. I know it's a little bit further away, but I don't want to. And I'm not putting my camera right now on the top of my canvas because it's a fold in here, and camera will be wiggle the way I set up. So just going to work this way. Oh, you know what? I will forget. So let's just do spin now, and then we're going to continue stitch. Hold on. Let me do spinner to see what we're going to stitch next one. Next week. Where is that wheel? Where is that wheel? Oh, okay. So let's do, okay, you're going to see in here right, and I'm going to spin it, and you will see what's going to stop the name. Never know, maybe the same one. Oh, Dreamcatcher. Okay, we already stitched Dreamcatcher. That's what I think, like when I was doing my whip parade, I did stitch Dreamcatcher once, but I didn't bring it to my whip parade because I really didn't stitch much up there. So if you have a Dreamcatcher, get ready for next week. And that design is on the fancy aluminum frame, so I will be stitching on the frame stand. Or I have here extra table, foldable table. Maybe I will try to use no, actually I'm not going to use, well, I don't know, maybe I will use my flip screen, flip frame, or maybe just a flat by sitting on the sofa, because that's a comfortable to stitch my mini frame, because the frame is only 1.5 meters, it's not very big. Or no, meter, it's not 1.5 meters. That one design on a smaller canvas, I think it's meter. So yeah, anyway, Dreamcatcher again. There you go, lucky canvas. It is beautiful. And we have up there like a big patches of the colors. So I want to make sure, I'm sure I have some whole bunch of parked threads already, but I will look if at a comfortable spot where to work, if I have to park more threads before stitching, so we just stitch comfortable without trying to figure out in a video what to stitch. So cool. Okay, Dreamcatcher it is. By the way, just to remind you, or maybe you are new to my channel, welcome and thank you for stopping by. Please subscribe. If you're interested in any of the paint and fairy design that I'm stitching, they are pinned links under my video, so check it out. If you click on a link, specific name, it will take you straight to the website, and at the same time you can use 5% discount code which affiliate. Thank you if you are using it, means you support my channel and my family. Thank you very much. I need to buy few of the recording equipments, so all the commissions, if you order and from my affiliate link, will be go back into my channel to make a video better for you to watch. I need a different tripod, not a tripod, but a clip for the camera that it's not going to be shaky, nice and steady. Believe it or not, I still did not go to that photography store because it's in a different city, and these days I'm just like, I'm so homey, I don't want to go nowhere. I'm so happy to be at home. I don't know. Okay, our frame is finished, so let's restart and stitch a little bit more. Not sure how much time you have, but I'm having a good time stitching today with you. So together with you we're going to stitch maybe like, who knows, 200 stitches. If we can put like this piece and this piece, that will create one full piece, a little bit there, a little bit here, maybe we'll create another 100 stitches. So, you know, better than nothing. And then I think, oh my goodness, if I will stitch only 200, ooh, it's how long gonna take me to stitch the whole canvas. So yes, I hope this design will be picked more often by the spinner. And if it's not by the spinner, I'm just going to stitch by myself, but nibble on a corner, this confetti area. And if it's picked for me to stitch together with you, I always will pick area there is like lots of the same symbol, so we just stitch comfortable. Cat sleeping with me next to me in here by the window on the floor. The blanket was laying on the sofa. My dogs keep tossing on the floor because they keep wrestling, those two boys together, and like to play, and the blanket always ends up on the ground. So I'm just like, there, here, I fold in half, another half, and then I put by the window on the floor, and they love it. Sometimes all three of them sleeping on the same blanket in one spot by the window. So now Cat decided to sleep next to me here on the blanket, and he was like so playful. Before I started to record, he was keep mowing so I can rub him. That's why he was still saying meow when I already started the video, because he think I'm just gonna scratch his belly all day long. He is old kitten already, 9 or 10 years old. He probably 10 already. My god, I can't even remember. Catherine was little. But the way he play and wrestle with dogs, Bandit love to play with him. And he's like acting like a little kitten. He doesn't look old. After he gone, we're not going to have any more cat. It's enough of dogs. Plus I don't want to deal anymore for, you know, that's a litter. I don't like to have a litter in the house, and he's indoor cat only. I don't want him to go out and get fleas or something. So he's an indoor kitten. In the summer, sometimes I take him outside by holding it, right, like hugging him, because he's terrifying all those noises, car coming through or motorcycle. He's like, let me in, I have enough. But when the sofa used to stay, the other part of the sofa that we toss away was the like a high point, right, like a back end of the sofa. So he used to like to lay down on the top of it and look in the window and see the other fluffy thing playing outside. I'm not gonna say a word, you know who I'm talking about. The one that keep hiding in nuts in the grass. They will sit on that part of the sofa and looking till my puppy decided to look too, and they ripped it back in, so we have to toss it to the garbage. Now they just stay in. And I have a plastic box in here by the window. Catherine's soft toys in it, those big eye toys, like a fancy one. They are new because they were only, she bought it and was displaced in her room, then she decided to give rid of them. And I put blanket on the top of that box and gonna like to sit on it. Literally sleeping, sticking his nose in the window. See, today it's a nice sunny day. When it was Halloween, it was freaking cold. I don't know, those poor kids, they always Halloween cold. My rose still blooming. Little roses in the backyard blooming. Keep forgetting to take a cell phone with me when I'm up there with dogs to take some pictures more. I'm really thinking about to push myself and stitch actually 30 rows of beaded project this month instead of 25, because I have some plan for December that I really need to have a less beads to do, because usually it's a like must have finish. And it's just my shoulder are sore after by stretching the long thread. I don't know why, but I don't like to work with short thread. I know it's tangled up more, but I just don't like to get those connections all the time. So instead of that, I just make a long thread, more than 2 meters sometimes, and that's why make my shoulder stretch too much and sore later. So I will try my best to stitch 30 rows, and I still don't know if I should start from another side to meet up in the middle, because I can't unroll anymore, and I don't want to stitch like extra fabric to it so I can reach better. I will try to put on my flip frame in here to hold the frame to see if it's going to be more comfortable. Lots of commotions in the last, say, 60 seconds. Food was delivered, my kids ordered something online, and then another truck delivered to a neighbor package, so my dogs was barking. neighbor's dog was barking. He probably still gonna be barking. So now I guess it's a sign that it's going to be get more and busy. I just want to stitch a little bit more with this thread, and that's it for this patch for the video. I think it will be just saying thank you for stitching together with me. Maybe when I will do beaded stitching, maybe I will do a little bit of video of that if I will have a time. If not, then I can stitch some other time. I mean record, because usually at least I like to have like once a month of that beaded stitching. All three doggy now on the sofa. You might will hear some snoring, and cat all alone on a blanket. I'm stitching this design and I'm thinking already like ahead of the time, when I already have a stitch like big chunk in here and you can see actual designs start to pop in. You start to recognize maybe some leaf or flower. That would be so exciting. Right now just like nothing to see yet, so it's a little bit boring stitching, right? Unless you don't mind just to listen to my chit-chatting. Not many stories because I don't go nowhere yet. Well, next week my husband go for procedures. That's gonna be terrifying moment for me and him. They already say prepare for something go wrong and procedure. They will try to go through the vein. So they keep changing thing. So if something goes wrong, I already reserve spot in different hospital. We'll take him by the ambulance to a different hospital to, I guess, maybe more sophisticated equipment or doctors. So next week on 12 actually. Yes, I'm scared. Of course I'm scared. He's scared too. I just want this procedure to be over, knowing that he's going to be okay. I need to find some good movie on Netflix, so when I stitch, well, when I watch all the YouTubers that I like to watch and nothing else interesting, then I kind of start to watch on Netflix some movie. So when I do that, like, kind of nice to have a beaded project, because I need to kind of concentrate on it, but it's easy to do, so I can peekaboo and watch some movie. It's not like, you know, counted stitching. I'm still thinking that maybe once I will pull out my dancing dragon and stitch one more time, and then I will take that frame and will put because my tiger doesn't have a frame right now, so to stitch on I need to borrow frame from somewhere. So I guess I'm going to stitch one more time, count it, and then I will take a frame, put in a tiger, and try to eliminate all the green symbol, which is very dark gray color, almost close to the black, because I already did through the tiger, all the black color is done. So now I'm just going to eliminate color by color, and it's another very dark color to create those dark spots on the tiger's skin, fur. Those older whips I might will do with you on like one time whip and chat, and we will work on something that is like newer, more prettier. And old whips is just evaporate just to make a progress a little bit on them, but it's not like main projects to stitch right now, because some of those older ones, it's not very good print. Even I have a hard time to stitch, so I need to kind of finish them faster before some symbol disappear. Today I think we stitched together with you more than 200 stitches, which is awesome. Thank you for everyone who stay with me till the end. Thank you to my new over 80, I think, new subscribers this month. No, not this month. This month just started on the last 28 days. That's how it showed me. So welcome to my channel, my dear friends. Love to have you here, and if you are stitch-aholic like I am, join my party every single day. We are stitching every day. Besides, like, if I do have some unboxing to do, then I have unboxing. Other than that, we're just doing stitching or diamond painting sometime, or I need to do this month's new diamond painting from ARTDOT, to check them out. There are new designs, which I also have discount code for you to use and save money. They are like premium stuff, so good quality. I love their storages. I have some of the storages like right next to me in here with the beads. Love those trays with the bottles. It's so comfortable if you have like a lots of beads, which lots of them use for diamond painting obviously, but I put all my seed beads in it. Not all, as much as could fit. Most of the like, fancier stuff. Love that. Alright my friends, I will be finishing this video for today. So happy to have you, and yeah, I will have to trim few things where my dog was barking. I will trim that out. But for now, look at that. Look at us. We create a little patch in here, a little bit in here. It's almost like heart shape in here. Okay, I thank you for staying with me and stitching this angel. Let's dedicate this angel to every soul lost it, for good people. Will keep in mind, you know, my family over the rainbow, your family and friends, and you know, maybe your parents, maybe your kids. It's always hard. So this angel is dedicated to all the angels up there that join my mom. Okay, thank you for watching. It was fun to stitch with you, and I will go in here. Let me move my camera, zoom out. Oh, I will be back into this corner and stitch with all these threads that I park a little bit. No, I park in here only 1, 2, 3, 4 on this corner, and 2 we just stitched with you, and I have 1 more in here parked at the same symbol that we were stitching with you right now. So I will be doing this sometime. I'm not sure, not today probably, because I do want to have a beads stitching. So thank you again, and next Wednesday bring your dream catcher if you have a dream catcher. If you don't have that, bring anything paint and fairy. And if you don't own any paint and fairy yet, I highly recommend you try something even like a smaller canvas, and that would be like such a good experience for you to try these canvases, because the print are so nice and sharp, and I really like the Egyptian threads to stitch with. It's comfortable. They are strong, not fraying, and all the way stitching to the end, like literally nothing left. I don't like to waste thread, so I'm stitching to the maximum. Yeah, that's me. Okay, see you tomorrow.